Hello. Hello. Hello, Baba Signor. Yeah, Brazilian funk or something. Yeah, Basu. Eli, just the man I wanted to see. Got a bone to pick with you, mate. Yeah, you got caught. Nah, just kidding. Just made that up. What's up? What's up, pal? What's that, pal? You were worried there. You were worried for a second, though. Don't lie. You were stressing. Sup, man? Sup, little? Who's the replacement guy? I doubt they'll get one. I think it was like Day of the Waynes. I don't think there will be a replacement. Unfortunately. Yeah, so the card's just taken a hit on the surface. But like when you really think about it, what did we lose? Ortega Alja for 5 rounds? Like when you really, really think about it, it's not that much, but it was intriguing. I would have wanted to kind of see what was going to go down. But then I really think when it was all said and done, it would have been boring. But yeah, bud, Ortega's fighting at catch. Well, there you go. Thank you for that, Matt. Well, that's why I've just got a question mark there. You know what? Title still works. Ortega is out, question mark? Good to know. Thanks for that, Matt. Thanks for that. Just asking the question is all I'm doing. Not saying that he is out. Just Ortega is out? So I think the title still reigns true. But news to me, big bud. News to me. Didn't know about that. Thanks. Thanks. Wow, great news. Cool beans, great news indeed. But so many fake stories then, like you search it up, Brian Ortega out of UFC co-main event against Aljamain Sterling on Saturday. But good to know. I'm going to take Matt's word for it. Oh, here we go. Brian Ortega Aljamain to fight at 155 pounds. Ooh. Well, there you go. It's at a... No, hold the phone. It's at a 153-pound catch weight. Well, you know what? There we go, then. There we go, and I knew that. Hence the question mark. But that's going to get some clicks. Now I'm a clickbaiting arsehole. So that means Ortega needs to move up to lightweight. That does. It's not the first time he's ruined this. The Lopez fight, Dan Ige steps in. You know what? This means he gets cut. Wouldn't be the first Brian to get cut for being a fat fuck. Oh, wow. Is that a correlation? What's up with Brian's lately? Don't know how to fucking put the food down? Alja had a live stream earlier cutting weight before the weigh-ins. Oh, nice. Fuck, I should have asked for a raid. Nah, obviously not. We've grown out of that, dude. That was 21-year-old stuff. I don't think I could bet on a fight that isn't happening. If Brian Ortega's out, I just placed a bet on it. No, it is in. It's in, buddy. It's in. Don't you worry about that, casual degenerate. It's on. It's at a catch weight. 155 pounds, 153 pounds. The fight is on. Tracy needs to get back with him. Yeah, that was his prime. Hey, Lorenzo, sup, little guy? Sup, man? How's you going? How are you going, dude? Yeah, I'm just chilling. Couple fights they've made. Jack Jenkins takes on Raymond Tavares at featherweight at UFC Perth. And Kelvin Gastelum's like kind of getting a layup, but it's also iffy. He's fighting the goat's fist, which is a little bit crazy. I think Alja probably does better at 155, more power. I don't see him like doing, like crazily more better, but if anything, I feel like it helps Ortega since he was struggling. But yeah, maybe. I mean, how much more power is he going to have? I don't see him rocking Brian or anything, but... Hello, sir. Content's been good. Well, thanks, Sam. Thanks. And you've changed your profile picture. You live in Perth, mate? I do. I do live in Perth. Yep. Who's asking? No, I don't. Live in Queensland, Toowoomba region, But yeah. Ortega is out, question mark. Just asking the question. He's not out. Good to know, though. Good to know, because honestly, when I started this live stream, I thought he was. Thought he was out. That was in my mind. Also, in other news, did anyone see the PFL today? Trick question. Of course you didn't. But Leon Edwards' brother got a head kick knockout, which is pretty crazy, obviously, because, you know, that's Leon Edwards' brother, and he gets a head kick knockout. But yeah, Fabian Edwards just head kicked someone out cold in the PFL main event, which is pretty interesting, I would say. You can have a little look-see at it. Headshot dead. Oh, attaboy. Now, that's just pretty funny. And I think that's to win the PFL championship, which is like, so to win the championship, they both head kick the guy out cold? Like, what? What fucking virtual reality are we living in? The simulation is so cheap with that shit, you know? Oh, Edwards, let's just give him another head kick knockout. Like, dude, we're so onto you with that stuff. Ortega looked like he was going to faint at the face-off. Sloppy work. I haven't seen the face-off. I'll have to look into that. Too busy watching Headshot Dead Reincarnated. That was nice. Hey, let's see if we get another one. Oh, he not quite the... He just head kicks him. Look right now, boy. Look right now where? Hey, don't tell me what to do, actually. You know, no, actually, don't talk to me like that. Now that you've said that. But where shall I look? Where shall I find this? Insta. Oh, okay. Instagram. Oh, Dana White. Dana White usually hooks us up with the face-offs. Fair. Hello, Governor. Hello, mate. Hello, Dixon. What's going on? What's going on, pal? Or why don't you go and leave me a little likey poo? Oh, wow. Johnny and Jang are kissing. Gay. Gay. Leon have the best post-fight. I think so. Like, KO dropped 200 on it. Was in MMA. Holds chap hyped as fuck. Oh, nice. Wow. Woo! Yeah, I was getting amongst it there. Oh, he does look fucked. Bro. Look how he fucking walked up. So they've just found this guy on the street. You know what? Algie looks a bit stiff too. Bro can't even walk normally. I wanted to see him walk away. See, that's how someone normally walks, everyone, in case you didn't know. Sergey just strolls on in. He's a wounded bird. He's a wounded eagle on a cliff. This is what the eagle looks like when its feathers are down. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? This is how another normal person walks. This is how a wounded eagle walks when its feathers can't fly anymore. And the eagle has not left the nest. Oh, wow. Kevin Borjas? Bold as fuck? I like his energy then. He's getting better in my opinion. Okay. That's a joke, isn't it? That's a joke. You know what? That's definitely a joke. Maybe I'll just put 20 on and say, yeah, definitely dial it back, I think. I told you, bro, looks like he's on death's door. He does. He's going back to being a world beater. Fuck Aspinall yet? Whoa. No need to fuck Aspinall in that. Did he mention the Eagle story on interviews? No, I'm not sure. Obviously didn't watch Brian Ortega's media day this week. Just couldn't get around to it. I know. And I've got a lot of free time, but let's start a GoFundMe for Brian, guys. Well, you know, I'm unemployed. At least he's got a job. Let's start a GoFundMe for my unemployedness. I told you, bro, you look... I just started reading that again. Ben Askren looked better than Brian. My God. Yeah. Well, come on. Tracy Cortez broke Ortega's beak, I think. When an eagle flies into a window, he walks off with a limp. Yeah. Probably when he got into the apex, he just crashed or something. This is tough. It's tough to see a guy's career go down like this. The eagle. when the eagle's wounded. And the hair is not helping as well. Like, he just got out of bed. Seriously, it looks like they just woke him out of bed. Or this is the 4 a.m. walk to the fridge when you're just fucking rattled and you're getting some water. Maybe he's come in from a big night at the club and he's gone to sleep next to Tracy, and this is his 4 a.m. walk to the fridge when he's just absolutely, oh, fucking, let me get some water from the fridge. And then instead, Alja's waiting there. So yeah, not feeling good for... He was in hospital, then they pulled him out the bed to do... Dana is ruthless. Tough times. Tough times. Feeling good about my Aljamain Sterling pick. I'm going to go bet Alja by KO, not going to lie. Yeah, 5 rounds as well. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Maybe he gets like a ground and pound TKO, similar to the TJ Dillashaw one, where Ortega gives up and he just looks so slow this week and he can't move. And also the fights are like tomorrow as well. Do they have a long turnaround time? I feel like this might be a shorter. Where did you find that face-off video? Dana White's Instagram, of course. Dana White's Instagram is where I found it. Thank you for that, Aaron. You get all the people walking in normally. The contrast is crazy. Dude, and you're a featherweight as well. He's supposed to be the more nimble guy. He's supposed to be more nimble. Another normal walking person. And another normal walking person. Another normal guy. And then Brian. Oh, God. There's no way he wins, dude. You know what? $1.32 might actually be a little bit of value. Although Ortega is a big dog. Oh, fuck. I feel like he just went up. I feel like he just went up. Geez, yeah, geez indeed. That does not look good, does it? That does not look good. But he's not out. He's not out the fight. We'll proceed. We'll proceed and go forth. $3.62 he's shot up to, though. Who else taking dog money on Borjas? Borjas is a good dog this week for sure. I'm worried about it, but I do feel good about it. Who's also taken the dog of Kiefer Crosby? Where are my Kiefer pickers? I just saw the odds go up too on my book. Yeah, same. I just seen it at $3.40, and now $3.62. And you know what I've actually been thinking about? I've had a little bit more thinkage. Now, I'm not saying this will happen, but I actually think Johnny Walker's method of victory might be by submission through the grappling, just because he's been hanging around his brother so much, and I feel like that would be rubbing off on him. And obviously, it's hard to see him knocking out Zhang, but maybe he tries to shoot on Zhang and just sees what happened. Remember when he took down Kutelaba and rear naked choked him? Rear naked choke on Kutelaba, fights back on. It is on. It is on, Cheddarhead. They woke up Ortega out of the hospital bed to make sure he was ready. Here he is. Come on, Ortega, get in there. Get in there. Hurry up. Hurry up, Ortega, get in there. Get in there, buddy. Oh, someone hold him up. He can't walk. Somebody hold him. Gonna need he looks half dead. Yeah, he's not looking his best, Cheddar. That's for sure. No, but it's all right. I think Aljo's a good pick. Just barely though. Yeah. Who is this Irish guy? Who is the Irish guy? Ortega is so unmotivated after losing back-to-back title fights. After losing his beak on the cliffside. He's unmotivated. Brian, the Walking Dead. How you feel about Charlie Johnson? All right, Charlie Johnson. Haven't heard someone call him that, but I do like him. Obviously, great dog. You would just assume Lona Kavanagh, 25 years of age. I actually don't know why he is the underdog. And he was on a win streak. It does seem like the right pick. But I would hate to not be on Lona and he wins, because I'd like to be the guy that believes in his talent, because he does look sick. But in the law of history, this does just seem like one he loses. You know? And Charles Johnson just outdoes him over the distance. I did pick Charles Johnson. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Here he comes. Come on, mate. Oh, here he is, guys. Fucking hell. Can you hurry up? Takes him a while to get it on the screen there. And how's he looking now? Man, he's up. Yeah, he does look a little bit fucked. Look how long it takes for him to fucking get here. Could Aljo hang with Merab? Well, I'm not sure. I reckon definitely could hang. Like, they'd go to a competitive decision where maybe he starts getting outworked in round 4 and 5. He looks defeated, yeah. It's not looking good, is it? I'm thinking Aljo wins that one. How much is our Aljo to finish, actually? Late rounds, like a... Ortega needs to open the door. Yeah, bro already lost the fight in his head. Yeah, he definitely needs to move up. Aljo $2. Aljo by finish. What? Wait. Oh, no. I bet if he didn't agree to the catch weight, they would remove him like battle. Yeah, I know, because he's fucked up a couple times. That Dan Ige one. Maybe. And it's funny that their names are both battle, isn't? I mean, fuck. God. How can I fuck that up? It's funny that the name's both Brian. Obviously, their names aren't both battle. Not sure how that happened. I think Aljo wins it early with the way Ortega looks, yeah. Like, you could see a back mount, ground and pound TKO, or kind of like how Figgy showed up in the Moreno fight, where it just, like, he looked shit, and stuff that you wouldn't expect. Ortega's handsome. He is handsome. He definitely is handsome. Look at Aljo by finish. $3.36. KO points. Submission or points. KO all submission. $3.35. 5 rounds to finish the corpse of Ortega. Surely Aljo. Otherwise, it's going to be boring and he just like rides it out. I'm still not confident he gets him out of there, but that obviously looks nicer now. Would have been so much better for the division if Ty slept Garn that night. That would have been cool. But then would have Jones fought Ty to Ivasa for the belt? That would have been weird. He might just quit like Figgy did. Getting some Figgy vibes, eh? Let me throw that in a Moltos. I also I've got Sergey Pavlovich tomorrow. Yeah, I've got Pavlovich as well. I do think he gets that one done. Ortega X is sexy. Ortega is a much better fighter than Battle, though. Yeah, and he's done much more, and he's got like the lore of Ortega. You know, what's Battle done? I wish they didn't throw Ortega to fight these legends so early in he career. Well, he was like undefeated and on the come up. I don't know if he fought them early. I don't know. Like, I literally don't know. But I feel like he was... Ortega looked like me after a bender with the boys. Well, now I know. Now I know what you look like after a bender with the... Now I know. Gotcha, I do. KO? Oh, they think submission. I feel like KO's nice. Wow, yeah, he did look like that. What, do you also know what James looks like after a bender with the boys? Maybe we've all hung out with James. This is wild. This is a wild turn of events. You consume alcohol, Lorenzo? Well, obviously, on occasion I will consume droplets of alcohol, but very rarely. And it's always such an uphill battle when I do. It's just hard. I don't know what it is, but it just tastes gross. Like, really hate beer. Never get on the beers. Ortega the next morning too, after he realized, we're getting a real insight into a lot of things here with Ortega's weigh-in. It's going to be a great fight for Aljo. He will never fight with Murat because I smoke weed. Oh, it's definitely fun to dabble in a bit of weed on occasion too. Definitely don't want to get caught up in that. Road to UFC predictions? Okay. I reckon, I definitely reckon Bruna Brazil wins. I wonder if she's the favorite. She'd have to be. But I actually reckon that's pretty free. Well, I'd be surprised if Xi Ming beats Bruna Brazil. So I wonder what the odds are for that. Yeah, she is the favorite. She's the favorite. Yeah, but I reckon she wins. This Terrence guy's taking it on short notice, but I don't know about him. I'd say this guy wins, but I cannot remember this guy for the life of me. But Sulang Grambo wins. He's the slight favorite. He'll win, I reckon. This is the guy. This is the guy that I hyped and said he's next up. So I'm looking forward to that. When is that? That's tomorrow, is it, or is it today? Tomorrow. And then it leads into the UFC card. That Nakamura guy had a flying knee. Okay. See, look if you swipe through deep into my post 2 months ago, Sulang Grambo next up. I felt so compelled to make a post about it, just so when he eventually is next up, people can say, damn, I saw the talent straight away. I really do believe in that guy. He's like 22 years of age, and he's diffy. He's the Conor McGregor guy. Say turn is Van with wrestling. Nakamura. How old is he? Real N-words believe. Thoughts on Gable Stevenson? Well, I don't really know about him. I seen him wrestle that white guy and lose though, and it was like crazy. And I reckon I feel like all the Aussies win, although it's a little bit iffy. I kind of think all the blessings in abundance to all my brothers. Hope everyone has a good weekend and makes money on your picks. Thanks for that, Estes Park MMA. That's so sweet. Like Kit Campbell, Aaron Toe. You know what? Maybe Aaron Toe doesn't win. Lawrence Louis wins. Sebastian Soleil. This is the guy that knocked out the fucking Indian in 30 seconds. I reckon Domar Fan wins too. For sure. I reckon Domar Fan wins. And then Sulang Grambo wins. Can't believe Pico won. Well, he didn't. And then Yahweh Ren. Then Kawen Lee. Niam Jago Tumandembere wins too. And then Bruna Brazil wins. Yep. Aaron Toe went to a decision with Elijah Smith. Yeah, that has aged well, hasn't it? Hasn't that aged well? And I didn't think he looked that good. I think Gabe Stevenson is grappling Craig Jones on CJI. Really? That would be crazy. Because he's so massive. But yeah, I think all the Aussies win. Hopefully at least. Maybe Kit Campbell doesn't win. I'm actually getting shit vibes from him. I'm actually getting shitty vibes from Mr. Kit. But Kit actually looked good in that last one. So yeah, I like it. And also, I just won a little multi on the PFL. I had the Oleg Popov Alexander Ramanov fight to go the distance at $3.30, which I thought was crazy. Because like two fat fuck heavyweights got arrested for running a train on a girl in college. Oh my god. And then the real card, I've got Sati Baldiev, picked him. I've actually got Long Zhao, picked him. Yi Zhao, Michelle, Rongju, Charles Johnson, Gage Young, and I've got Kiefer as well. Yeah, that's right. Kiefer's my dog. Dog of the week, Kiefer. Is tonight's doubleheader? Kevin, Pavlovich, Aljo, Zhang. The real card is that is going to be a couple great games for sure, and I'm looking forward to it. Is a failed WD wrestler for lack of mic skills, by the way? Okay. Yeah, who cares about Gable Stevenson? You know? We're here to talk about the real shit. Like Reina Dorita versus Fluffy Hernandez. Like, what else happened? Rob Font versus Raul Rosas. Yes. Raul Rosas Jr. He's versing. Isaac Dolgarian. You know what? Let me throw a poll up. Let me throw a poll up real quick. That knee got to land on Hamza. Oh, shit. Mixed skills? Well, that says Mike. Who wins? Remember the name Sung-Woo Kim on Road to UFC? Please, he's talented. Oh, yeah, I'll remember that. I'll remember that for sure. Who wins? What was I going to do? All right, Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland. Mike Malott. Here we go. Doom, 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 doom. The UFC 319 buzz has definitely died down. We were soaring so much. It looked like we were about to take over the universe for a second. Kevin has been losing a lot. Well, not a lot. He was on a 3-fight win streak before he, was it 3? Yeah, maybe he was. No, 2. I don't know. Will you watch Road to UFC in the morning at 5 a.m.? Is that what time it starts? Because I haven't been able to catch it. Because they haven't posted it on Sportsbet. Maybe not. Yeah, so there's just going to be fights all Saturday or all Friday for Americans. Just Road to UFC. Then is that going to be like 20-something fights in a row? Or not? To keep him at range, in my opinion. I could be wrong. You will be. You will be wrong. Grabback Hitman has all the times. For Australians? See, how many's on this? 12. And then how many's on the Road to UFC one? You watch the full card of Road to UFC? 11. If I'm wrong, yeah, I don't mind. Usually they're pretty good fights. There's like 4 Aussies, 5. Bro, he just mentioned Bulgarian and he got a fight. Then he mentioned Jack Jenkins yesterday, lol. Who? Who are you talking about? Where's your last message? Remember the name? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about. If I'm wrong, I see a lot of clinching. Yeah, I reckon Mike Malott definitely wins. Couple. We just mentioned. I know. We're prophets. And Mike Malott too. How good is Sebastian Slay? Sebastian Slay? He seems to be okay. He definitely seems to be pretty decent. But I don't know. But I don't truly know. Decision Merchant. I forgot about Jane Chicken. He's cool, but no, Mallet lost to Magny. And D-Rod lost to Magny. And Kevin lost to D-Rod. So how bad's Kevin? Gotta respect Kevin Holland because I swear he fights every other card. I know. And this is what I always don't understand when people complain about the fighter pay. Like, if you wanted to go in and really make money, you could. You could. Guys that you just hardly ever see. It's in so many comments. I've seen a clip of Dana White throwing out 1K chips at the casino and all the comments, but can't pay his fighters. Look at Kevin Holland. Look at Reina Dorita. I don't understand why. But then there's other guys like Mr. 50-45-70. There's other guys like who? I don't know. Just so many people that you never see. There should be more Kevin Hollands. Reina Dorita this is his 4th fight this year. On Road to UFC is an Aboriginal fighting? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think there is an Aboriginal. I know, unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. On the lookout, though. Definitely on the lookout one day. One day, I reckon. Aaron Toe. Well, he's not Aboriginal, I don't think. Just going off the thing on his face. I think that's like usually a New Zealand thing. You think guys really say no to fights or what? Yeah, I reckon. Look at his face. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. It would seem weird, eh? I'd feel like you wouldn't be able to say no. Like it's at like a normal. It's like at a normal job. If your boss, go sweep that back room. Nah, I'm not gonna do this one actually. But then fight Gamrot 3-rounder in 4 weeks. No, probably not actually. But I suppose you can't get forced to fight. But I feel like I would just be compelled. Geo versus Parlay. Yep. What? You just type that in. Shameless didn't want to pay Chimaev 3 million plus pay-per-view 2 times in 3 months. I don't know if that's what it was. But I'd have to imagine they already had RDR Fluffy in the works. It seems that. I know. RDR's a beast. Because that got booked way too fast. And I doubt Hamzat won without any damage. Called out RDR for 321 and they're like, quick, let's make this Fluffy RDR fight. Pronto, we need this now. If they know, you know, yep. Nice. Good stuff from you there. Good stuff. You know what? You know what could spice up the day? Sitting in front of something. Sitting in front of something a little bit fancy. Bit of a slow day in the office. Tee. Oh, and dink. Oh, you know what? Quite refreshing. Are you Canadian? C. I am. Hamza eats everyone in 185. I'm hearing names like RDR Fluffy. What do you mean? Cool. Right? I know, yeah. You're welcome for that. Just a little bit something different. So if Brownie finished by Mavov in the first round with 0 damage, can we see him? No, they just wouldn't even. And not by then. Right, it's a job, so they should have to fight until they're injured, and they should be required to show evidence. I don't know why we haven't been jiving on main event picks. Well, I'm taking Zhang. I'm taking Zhang. Yeah, I haven't got a lot right when it comes to main events in a while. Yeah, I picked Usman and then Ilya, and I feel like I've got everyone wrong since then. But it all changes this week. What's this Ortega thing? Oh, will he miss weight? And now it's at a catch weight. But it's okay. And he looks like he's just got out of bed. I think he beats Gamrot Benil. Oh, okay, I definitely don't think that. They're independent contractors, not employees. Well, there you go. Thanks for shining the knowledge on us there. Yeah, so they don't have to take jobs they don't want to. That makes sense. Yeah, this Saturday's a gimme for everyone. I think I'll break my TV if Walker wins, yeah. Which is why when I make my video about it, it's like kind of funnier. Because like I really want to bank one in the locker. Like, see, I can get one right. But then the added pressure of, oh my God. Could you imagine I made a video about Johnny Walker getting KO'd? Aljo is losing? I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. Definitely not after what everyone's just witnessed in the face-off. Ortega can barely fucking walk. So it's not looking like the best pick at the moment. Here you go, just for a bit of comparison. Normal walking guy. Brian. Normal walking guy again. Brian. Another walking guy. This guy looks good. This guy's chirpy and fast. Brian's dead. Brian looks dead. Even the crowd knows it. Cheering. Cheering. Dead silence, and it's like, oh shit, this guy's dead. He's trying to fool y'all. Yeah, maybe the eagle is playing us. I pretend to look like a wounded eagle at the face-off, and then I let my feathers really shine. Brian will finish Aljo. Now he'll finish him. He cut his hair. He will not lose. Maybe. Bro looks like William Gomez at Wayne's. Okay. Niche reference. Can't picture what William Gomez looks like at a Wayne. I've got Hamzat. And I've got Adesanya. And then I've got Hamzat again. Thank you for that. But, you know, decent fights. Costa versus Hamzat would be cool. Great build-up. You know what? That would really be cool. Imagine they made that out of nowhere for UFC 321. And then Costa beat him. We somehow had him as the champ. Do you see Pavlovich refusing to shake Jones' hand in that one clip? No, I didn't see that. No, and I'd love to see that. Pavlovich refuses. Did you see handshake? Did you see Tai Tuivasa get into that scrap with the security guard yesterday? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. I wonder why he did that. When was this? Recently? Oh, he just walks right past him. No, embarrassing. That's crazy. No, just get out of it. Wow, that was definitely on purpose. You don't just accidentally do that shit. He ignored the fuck out of him. Damn. Maybe he already shook his hand and they cut it. No, I don't think so. You just see John go to shake it, go to do something and greet him. And then John does that little nod of, okay, no, we're not greeting each other. And Pavlovich, but it does look like they're kind of messing around though. It does look like they're smiling already. But I don't know, definitely an awkward little thing. He just goes right past him and then he goes on to the next person. Oh yeah, Jones got cucked. Bro, do me a favor, Kenya says Jazz Brownlee is a knobhead. Jazz Brownlee's a knobhead. There you go. Ooh, Jones got cucked. He did get cucked by Pavlovich. Is that recent? Like, Jones in China right now? And Pavlovich is also in China, obviously? Cheers. Oh, man, no worries. That reminds me of this great clip, of course.
Wow. How are you guys? You okay?
Oh.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. Apologize. Thank you so much. Habib, do you... Wow.
Right, and Speed does that on live telly. Did they have beef with something?
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. Apologize. Thank you so much. Habib, do you... Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had beef. Well, not that they had beef, but Pavlovich just doesn't respect him. Because he had to step in and fight Aspinall and got slumped. Because I think Jones bottled it somehow. That's kind of what happened. You know what? Jones is kind of the reason Pavlovich has no aura anymore. So I'm not surprised he didn't want to shake his hand. She apologized. Oh, yeah. That one's not that bad because, like, you know, it's not her fault. And that, it's funny. But it's funny. And he's, like, dapping everyone up, but then he's just like, nah. We can't. We got Khabib. Very nice to meet you. My favorite heavyweight right now, probably. Pavlovich just knows if Jones didn't pull out of the Stipe fight, he never would have had to jump in and fight Aspinall and get absolutely nuked in the first round. And then, you know, all the drug test stuff and wife beating stuff, like, good on Pavlovich. People should do this more often. Not fucking shake his hand. Why would you? Why would you shake that content? So good on him. And pretty funny. But it also looks like they were just smiling before. But who knows? How recent is that? That must be new, eh? Is that new? Feels new. Definitely feels new. Are you Bruce Wayne? Ah, see? Come on, man. God damn it. Bit of a slow day today. Bit of a slow day, it seems. It's new. I don't know how recent. How racist. How recent. Just fucking clicking around here. Click, click, click. Last night's video did shit. I'll come clean. Last night's video, really. I want to see Jones versus Connor sniffing contest, then fight old man contest, then cheat wife contest. True. But did John ever cheat on his wife? I don't know. You know what? You'd imagine he would have. Gene Silver by finish or dominant decision? Definitely, I could see both of those. But I reckon late finish, maybe. I do think it'd be kind of similar to the Drew Dober fight, where it's just a blockhead, basic guy for Gene Silver to Starlon is what I wanted there. Allegedly. Beat a wife day. Bro, let me come fix your camera angle. Well, this is all we got. Going. Connor and John are both unmarried. Really? He's not married to D. Devlin. That is crazy. Look at Mr. C just dropping fun facts. We learned a lot about Diego's deficiencies in the Volk fight. We kind of knew those were already there. I just thought he would catch Volk and put him away at some point. But like Dan Ige did well. The Ortega fight wasn't that crazy. It was actually a shit pick in hindsight. Yeah, look at this. 0.7%. Oh, that for anyone that doesn't know, that means it's shit. They're both smart. They didn't want to lose half their shit. True, yeah. I swear Jones been engaged to that girl, though, for ages. Like 4 years. Diego Sanchez went downhill. Okay. You're just like throwing in a statement. I don't know, though. I don't know about Diego Sanchez. But maybe he did. What's your prediction? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I reckon Fabian wins. He's looking good. Looking good, coming off 2 KOs. And then Impa just got a KO as well. I hope Lopez wins. Everyone's on Gene Silver. Let's go Brazilian-Mexican Lopez. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if he won. And I think maybe an uppercut would be okay against Gene. I don't reckon he wins, but I could see like an uppercut landing. Engaged, isn't legally married. Don't give the hose nothing. Pretty crafty. Definitely a crafty vet move there. Definitely crafty. Yeah, I don't know why you'd get married with that much money. But then, once you're in the thick of it, shout out KSI. Once you're in the thick of it, maybe you think, oh, God, there's no way I'm getting a divorce with this girl. She's the best. And then what-plang. But I think that oh, wait, never mind. I was about to go into a spiel about how Lona Kavanagh, Charles Johnson might be on the main card now. But then I just remembered the Ortega fight isn't off. I need to fucking get that out of my brain. The Ortega fight's on. The fights stay the same. To be fair, Dia's ride or die. She defended Connor after coke, rape, and cheating. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever break up. And why would you? Living on the yacht, you've got your life sorted. Why would you? And it obviously sucks because it seems like he'll just do what he wants. What do you think about the UFC White House fight? Oh, I'm not too sure, man. I could see Aljamain Murphy as a future featherweight title fight. Oh yeah, I could see it. I don't know. Well, I don't think so, but could see it. I reckon Arnold Allen will eventually get his shot again if he can actually string some fights together. Because I could see Arnold Allen beating, he matches up well against anyone. You could see Arnold Allen beating a Sterling, beating a Lerone Murphy. Where people don't really ask about those hardcore video topics. McGregor meat, yeah. Yeah, I do think it was a bit of that too. Like Volkan Ozdemir in a thumbnail with Nurullah Aliyev. Like, who's really going to get that? Who's really going to click on that shit? Probably not just your everyday guy. So good call. What is your OnlyFans? Oh, it's the same as my YouTube. Same as my YouTube if you're looking for the OnlyFans, mate. Go live on there too. What is your OnlyFans? All right, just answered that, pretty boy. Watch yourself. You remember that one moment when Leon Edwards decided to shoot on Sean Brady? I do remember that, yeah. I know, it was fucking retarded. In round 3. Yeah. And I knew he was going to shoot as well. I knew he was going to shoot in that fight. But yeah, it was still dumb. Because he just always does shoot. And you know what? It really never goes well. Shot on Usman, got it stuffed. Shot on Bilal, it got stuffed. But he did get Usman down in the clinch. Shot on Brady, loses the whole round because of it. So that was definitely the worst that it's ever happened. Hi from Italy, bro. Okay. Eat a banana slow for me. Yeah, this is just weirdly gay for no reason. For no reason. It's not even like you're making anyone laugh. Leon got fucked up in that fight. Remember Usman destroying Buckley? I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I picked Leon to beat Brady, but I did have Usman over Buckley. Could you imagine if we watched Khamzat versus Dricus, what the line would have been for the Usman fight? Like, imagine Usman Buckley was going to happen after Dricus Khamzat. Like, he'd be a favourite, probably. But instead, he was washed and had no knees, and he was $3. But then if we watched Khamzat ragdoll Dricus, the line would have probably flipped, and everyone would have been like, oh, shit. No, Usman kills Buckley then. Lorenzo just caught here a bit ago. Did you hear about Aljo versus Ortega getting cancelled, then an hour later being back on? Crazy turn of events. Well, when I started up my stream and I put Ortega's out in the title, I thought narratives change all the time. You got to trust your gut. That was a good pick for that Atlanta card. I thought Buckley was legit going to brutalize him. Yeah, I just had never rated Buckley. I always thought he was shit. And I've been picking against him a couple times. Like, I picked Luke to beat him. Then I picked Wonder Boy. And I was like, it's got to be Usman. It's got to be, surely. But I didn't think that would happen. I actually thought he'd beat him on the feet with straight shots. And Buckley would be, like, wide swinging. I didn't think he'd, like, ragdoll him like that. So I kind of got it wrong. But I did have Usman by decision. And that was probably my last good pick. Last good pick that I've made. Ortega must be training to survive. Ankalaev stomps Chimaev, I think. Yeah, I reckon he would win, but it's hard to say. But yeah, I would pick Ankalaev. If him versus Chimaev got booked for 5 rounds, I would pick him. And you know what? In hindsight, I watched a couple clips of the Usman-Chimaev fight, and Usman can just pop back up. When you really think about it, was Dricus ever going to be able to pop back up? Like, you know how some, they just spring right back up. Like, Dricus can't spring back up over and over again like a little nimble fucker. He just pops back up. You know how some fighters will, like, post with one arm and just being... I've seen a couple clips of the Usman-Khamzat wrestling exchanges, and I was like, yeah, stupid. Dricus was never going to be able to pop back up. He's such a massive cunt. But then when I first thought about it, I was like, oh, he's so big. He's going to gas out, tossing a big guy like that around. But he didn't have to toss him around. Ortega looking like 155 is in it. Well, he said he was going to move up. He actually said at media day he was booked to fight a guy, but then the guy cancelled, so he had to fight Lopez instead. He was booked to fight a legend at 155, he said. But then the fight got cancelled, so he went back down to 145. But he said after the... I forgot what fight it was. Maybe the Yair fight that he was going to move out. Also with Burns. I don't know why you yelled that. And I don't even know what you mean. But just the nimble guys seem to be harder. Dove into the canvas to save himself. I know, yeah. Usman got that dog. But also, Khamzat was real like hell-bent on going for that rear naked choke. Like, you never seen him take the back on Dricus like that and, like, fish for the choke like he was against Usman. And then, like, that led to Usman getting up and slamming him down. So maybe if Khamzat went for the finish hard on DDP would have had more chances. Yeah, I was hoping DDP got the dub, but I'm kind of soured on him, lol. He got bitched and had 0 ground game to make it not interesting at all. I know. It's hard to it's hard to think about a Dricus fight. Like, how does Dricus versus Paulo Costa go now? How does Dricus versus Fluffy Hernandez go? Like, I used to think so highly of him. But now it's like, oh God, I don't even know. It's so weird. So weird how one fight can just ruin that. But maybe Hamzat's a beast. Big Ank would get Hamzat on the feet, but Hamzat wouldn't stand. And I think Balls could take Big Ank down. Well, that'd be crazy. To, like, just hold Magomed Ank alive down. Then this guy's, like, the fucking greatest of all time. Although it wouldn't be fun. Wouldn't be fun, but it'd still be like, holy shit. Holy shit, look at this shit. Down, don't. Oh, wow. Dude, we need to get on Aljo. Look at that. 385 now. Do we all remember? Fucking when he was not that. He was just a little bit smaller than that. That's crazy. Strickland wins the trilogy against Dricus? No chance. No chance, dude. Just because Hamzat's dominated him now, Strickland won't get whooped on the feet and taken down for some reason. Just for some reason, out of nowhere. Just do DDP versus MVP now. Middleweight is dead anyways. I actually like Dricus versus Paulo Costa. I haven't thought about that, but I was like, damn, okay. You know what? Dricus versus Paulo Costa is a sick fight. That actually kind of makes sense. And just could you imagine that? Could you imagine Paulo Costa versus Dricus? And I even wasn't actually thinking about that one. But now that I thought about it, I want it. I want to see that shit. DDP versus Costa would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. The build-up would be sick. Them at a press conference. The fight. Crazy war on the feet. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Seriously, it'd be amazing. Probably be the best thing we've ever seen ever in our life. Probably would be the coolest thing we've ever seen. Toot, 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 toot. Anyone seen The Guru? I don't really like Costa. Maybe it's the handsomeness, but he's a guy that's easy to root against. Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Costa doesn't seem a guy easy to root against for me. I quite have a soft spot for him. Nice guy. What does Kopylov do now? Honestly, who gives a fuck? Honestly, who cares what he does? Fights Bruno Ferreira or something? Yeah, man, MMA Guru ain't been on in a few days. So I like it. Yeah, I like it. There's nothing I don't like about Costa. Like, I never listen to him like, oh, God, this guy's so corny. Exactly what Gone Later Vine just said. A couple moments. A lot of love for Kevin Holland in the chat, I see. On the poll. That's weird. I really think Mike Malotte's got that one. And if he's really feel that way on the poll, get ready to make some money, because I reckon Kevin Holland will be like $2.80. So put some money where your mouth is when the time comes. Because trust me, he's going to be in the $2. $2.50, $2.60. I still have Colby, so yeah, nah. Yeah, I've never even liked him. He was never cool. Never cool. But I do always... I always like when someone's not boring and plain and simple. At least Colby does something different. Love Costa. Oh no, the Queen. I do. That does ring a bell, but I can't quite remember. Fraser Hubby basically said DDP was a blue belt in the crucifix, and it can happen to anyone. As in, like, anyone could get crucifix like that, or like DDP was shit. Guru wants to eat himself. I'll never forget rooting for my Canadian guy Mal and seeing him dominate Magny for 2 rounds and then the whole 3rd round, then getting KO'd. I know, that was terrible. And I remember watching that fight, and when Magny reversed it and started raining down, you were like, surely he'll survive this. And then you looked at the clock and you're like, oh shit, there's 50 seconds. He's probably not going to survive it. And then it kind of clicks in. Oh my God, he's really about to get finished here by Magny at the end of the fight. But yeah, you cannot forget he dominated Magny. And then now he's come back. It's kind of a loss that you just need to take. He was on like an 8-fight win streak, young guy. Loses to Magny after dominating, and now he's way better. Knocks out Charles Radke and finishes him easily in the second round. And then Kevin coming off a D-Rod loss, and D-Rod has also lost to Magny. So it's like, how bad are you, Kevin? Can be a black belt, but become a blue belt at certain positions. True, okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Sup? What's up? What's up, man? Is that the thing Guru did with Oban? Paula was on for just a little bit. I don't know what that means. The Twitter space. 1 third-round finish I rage about was Wells versus Harris. I do remember that one. The fucking weird anaconda. And Carlston was barely winning that fight as well. Yeah. To be honest, as a Canadian, did it decline? Feel like we just had GSP lol. Don't get me wrong. I liked Rory and Patrick. But GSP really just carried us. Did we decline? Are you asking if Canadians have declined? Ruffy is a lock? You'd say so, yeah. Yeah, Ruffy's a lock. He'll definitely beat Benoit. Aljo backpacks Ortega or he gets knocked out. Well, I don't think Aljo's going to get knocked out. But, yeah. Whatever you were saying the first time. We had one good moment. Rory disappointed us. I don't think Canadians have, like, fallen off. You just had lightning in a bottle at one point. Puller versus Hamzat would be a banger build-up, but Balls rapes him. Yeah, I don't know, though. I don't know. It's weird. We'll have to see how Hamzat's next fight goes, and that will really tell us. Because at the moment, it's like he crucifixes everyone. But then maybe he'll fight someone and it's like, oh no, Drickus is just like a heavy, sloppy mess who can't get up. He doesn't do that to everyone. Because before it was like, the Rob fight was still close and I wanted to see what happens. The Usman fight was obviously weird and the Burns fight was weird. Before he did that to Drickus, in my opinion, anyone that Hamzat fought that was super high level, he struggled with. And it was like a little bit iffy. But now it's like, oh, maybe he's leveled up. But then another fight could go by and it's like, oh, maybe Drickus is terrible. It's the Americans who've fallen off. They've got nobody at the top right now. True, yeah. Yeah, they've just got no, like, warrior in them. Like, Russians have crazy grip strength. Aussies, not to be biased, but Aussies do seem to have something about them. Even the Brazilians are just, like, wicked. But what do Americans have about them? Like, it honestly seems like they've got a lot of quid in them. We got Kayla Harrison. Oh, true, yeah, she's a beast. She's a beast. But, like, I don't know any, like, Americans who are, like, dog tough or honestly, they all feel like they're kind of weak. Like Sean O'Malley and Bo Nickel. I don't know. They're very Bo Nickel. Big Joe Pyfer. See, even Joe Pyfer, like the way he acts after the Hermanson loss. Americans, Justin and Strickland, and they're always like whining. Like, look at everyone you just named there: Strickland, Gaethje, O'Malley. I don't know. Americans, yeah, God, you guys have bad representatives. Why is all so annoying? Also such annoying cunts at the top. You've got Strickland, Kevin Holland, O'Malley, and Gaethje. Chandler's a fucking weird cunt, but I actually like Chandler. He's pretty nice. I've never seen something where I'm like, oh, that's just weird. You could obviously say that adopting the black kids is weird, but it's not like crucify that man. How dare he adopt children? Jack will make Islam look so easy. I do think when I look at the welterweight division, I'm not worried about Makhachev. I'm worried about others, like a Brady or a Gary or, someone sick. Islam, I reckon he matches up with him so well. Bo Nickel lives 30 minutes from me over in Rifle, and I'm in Grand Junction. Andrew Yates from BKFC lives in my town too. Andrew Yates, I don't know who that is, but fun fact, I don't know how far, but I would say Jack Della's like 30 minutes away from me too. The gym is at least, so I would say so. I would say I could go to Jack Della's house in under an hour. Break in, go up to his wife. Do you know the type of man you've found? So handsome, so good at boxing. She's like, get off me, freak. Get out. All right, sorry. I just wanted to tell you. It looks like my laptop's going to die. Colby's a bad motherfucker too, fighting with a broken jaw. Oh, yeah. Colby had some dog tough moments. You're right. But now, like, these days, it's like, bitch. JDM's wife is so lucky, man. So lucky, dude. If I could break into their house, that's what I'd tell her. Do you know? You've hit the jackpot, miss. Don't you be letting him go. As, like, the police are dragging me out. Don't let him go. Do you think JDM could have hung with Kamara? Yeah, I reckon he bodies him. I reckon he fucking bodies him. Absolutely. But, like, hung with him in his prime? Yeah. I don't know. Let's see what happens to Jack, because I swear you don't see fighters like that come along too often. Like, out of all the welterweights that we've seen lately, Jack is, like, special. Would be funny seeing Strickland at anger management. Someone has to clip it. Okay, well, how are we going to clip him at anger management? You know the only good entertaining Russian on the roster? You won't guess who I'm thinking. Well, Alexander Volkov is entertaining. Have you seen the memes that he likes to throw on Instagram? And I feel like his fights are usually pretty decent. Rich Van Kuniev is 1-for-1 in an absolute banger. No, probably not. But no, I don't think I can think of who you're thinking of. You know what? Shara's given us pretty decent fights. I have to go get my lost all hype after that MVP fight, yeah. But in hindsight, it's like, what, you got schooled on the feet by MVP? God, you'll never be anything. So I don't think, like, Kuniev lost round 3? Well, he didn't. But you picked Blades, so of course you'd think that. Most people with a brain, an unbiased brain, definitely gave that fight to Kuniev. I remember the vibes in the stream, but I remember the Instagram comments. Any Instagram comment I would go on about that, and the YouTube comments, everyone talking about the robbery. He got robbed badly there. Kuniev put a whooping on him too. Looked way better. No, Nazim Sadikov, born in Moscow, Russia. She goes down just to Giliana. All right, thank you. Blades fan. Had Kuniev slightly winning. Same. He absolutely won round 2 and 3. Was landing all the better shots. Had Blades in trouble. Stuffed all the takedowns. Looked like he had better cardio too. It was very annoying. I don't know why you'd rob the guy in his debut. Like, they were hell-bent on keeping that Blades matchup together just to, like, give it to Blades in a stinker. MVP style annoys me. It is annoying as well. You missed Gio versus Parlay fight. So they really fought, did they? Yeah, he win. And what? And someone recorded it? You're lying. Where do we see this? You're not the first person who's brought this to my attention. Failed fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen that. Well, someone came and said that Parlay drove to meet up, and then Gilly came late and whatever. Just huge news for the unemployed. I like MVP ain't in his prime. He's operating at like 70%. It is weird that he's come over at such a late age and he still seems to be pretty in the zone. Like, I want to see O'Malley teammate Tommy Gunn. Kuniev fight was so shit, I couldn't give a fuck about the robbery. Well, still, it was annoying. But I need to grab my laptop charger before it all goes wrong here. So, here we go. We're going through the house. House reveal. Well, hallway reveal. See, Guru could never just pick up his whole PC laptop and take you through his humble abode, like I can. Oh, bit of green screen. Oop. Mariana Cross. People really think Jake Paul is going to beat Gervonta Davis. They do think that. Isn't that weird? That echo going through the hallway. Lorenzo lives in a mansion. Confirmed. Yeah, I know. There's a crazy echo. Crazy echo, bro. Mansion shit. That's why I'm able to do this. That's why I'm able to not work and just stream for free. Just parents got it. Parents got it from here. Dad's out on the mines, hustling. I had to Google Shara's last opponent. No wonder I didn't remember. Marc Andre. Docs, JD, I'm going to be at your doorstep. What if Jake wins though? Well, that would be crazy. But I'm feeling like Gervonta wins. You know how to drive a car? I do know how to drive a car, yeah. Yeah, I do. About to play UFC and learn to create a character and throw in Hamzat. All right, nice. Thank you. That'd be very sweet. Saying Hamzat is a scared fighter is hella true. It will be a draw, lol. Working is overrated. What will be a draw? Meat reveal? Record him doing anger management and post it to show to media. It would be funny to see. Okay, yeah. Just a weird thing to say, but okay. Couldn't even commit to do some solid ground and pound. I know. It was a very lackluster fight. Like seriously, Sterling or TC, I reckon Aljamain definitely wins. And have you seen what's happened to poor Ortega? He's fucked. Oh, look, Pavlovich looks normal. Ortega's a wounded eagle on the cliffside. He's just gotten out of bed. I think. They've woken him up. Ortega, face off. What? Come on, man. You don't wake up an eagle when it's laying in its nest. Come on. You do not startle an eagle when it's hibernating. What the fuck happened to T-City? Oh, yeah, he missed weight. And he was hospitalized. Seems like his head's gone. Ortega looks fresh. Well, I don't know if that looks fresh to me. You know what looks fresh? The way this guy's come in? Bang, bit of speed. Bit of speed on this guy too. Oh, look, this guy's walking normal. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know about that. I feel like it took him a little bit of a while there. And what's up with Brian's not being able to fucking make weight? Y'all got a problem with eating or something, Brian? That's so crazy. Dead walk, Mogdalgia, yeah. With a slow walk. Cut Brian will take a double standard, treat him like Brian Battle. I still remember when Holloway mid-fight started to teach Ortega how to block. Yeah, that was a good clip. I was so high that night. It was a tremendous performance. He's a little cranky, that's all, yeah. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, he's probably over in China. And he's not used to the time difference. Imagine Ortega's come over a week off. And, he's just completely jet-lagged. Worst weight cut ever. The retard's given himself 4 days to adjust to fucking China. And he's just fucked. He ate some Chinese. Holloway is so good. Is a good dude. Oh, no, what a nice lad. No, here, buddy. Here. Put these up. Put these up by your face. Okay? Come on. Bro, look up William Gomez weigh-in. You got to remember that. Nah. Do I want to look up William Gomez weigh-in right now? I think I do. It's ringing a bell. Him walking in all lackadaisical and slow as. You know what? I actually do remember it now. And everyone thought he was going to lose. But he looked fine. I do remember it now, yeah. He was walking out in slow motion. And then he might have even rocked on the scale. Zing. There we go. No need to look it up. Hi, how are you? Doing good. Doing good, Luke's sister. Roshia Luke. Good to see you, madame. He didn't fight, lol. Oh, he didn't fight? Well, there you go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. He stopped cutting at 153, so it can't be that bad. Ortega by TKO? No, I don't think so. That would be fucking wild. I don't even know if he can produce a powerful punch. Seriously. Not even joking. I doubt he could chin me. Alright, too much. Is it though? What you reckon? Who are you taking? Call me the biggest casual ever, but I freaking hate the weight cutting aspect of MMA. Law. Everyone should fight at their walking weight. Again, call me a casual. God, you really want me to call you casual, don't you? Fine, I will. You're a casual. Nah, but I don't care about the weight cutting. Well, I don't care about it either way. If they didn't have to do it, if they do, everyone would just move up, and be Poirier and Islam are the welterweight champs, and Usman's the middleweight champ, and I don't know. He kind of looks like he always doesn't want to be there anyways. Aljo by sub, I think he'll find his back. Full T-City's jiu-jitsu, yeah. That Ortega had to be hospitalized from falling after the face-off. Okay. Lou Dog, you heard that? Yeah, I heard that also. I heard that he was hospitalized, but from falling? God, that's fucked. Remember when Deron Wynn fell down the stairs? Fell down the stairs at the PI? God, good times, man. Those stairs come up fast. You gotta watch out for them. You really do. Maybe that's what happened to Ortega. Couple stairs got him again. I think Ortega via fluke injury. Well, wouldn't be out of the realm. Aljo decision still, yeah. Although I do think the finish is more likely, I don't see it either. Still, but definitely will be putting a small punt on it. Aljo by finish. Started crying there for Ortega. This fight means a lot to me. There was someone, female fighter, that collapsed at the scales before. Okay. Could you imagine she collapsed while she was naked under the towel and we got to see everything? God, that would be sick. But yeah, that's tough. Y'all see Kevin's girlfriend? No. It was just 3 years ago Ortega was liked. Had to trace Ortega and had that great fight with Volk. Now, so much can change in a couple years. Good point, Colby's burner. We'll see though. Chris, last time he got a submission was during COVID. What did he do to Yair? Did he submit him? Wasn't that Yair fight so crazy? It was Jocelyn Edwards. Okay. Look at you just rattling everything off. I still like Ortega, yeah. I don't know. Nothing about him. Yeah, he submitted Yair. I don't think that was in COVID 2024. Isn't that crazy? How the fuck did he beat Yair? Yair's so shit. I think it was a decision. He sprained his ankle before the fight started. Yeah, I do remember that. I'm talking about Aljo. Oh, Aljo's last submission. Sandhagen, was it a finish? The Yair one was, yeah. Yeah, because remember it was at altitude in Mexico, and Yair dropped him in the first round and then was like completely gassed. But then, and yeah, that was the shoulder injury in the first one. Then they rematched in Mexico. He dropped him badly in round 1. And the altitude's like worse than Utah. 5 rounds with Ortega at fucked altitude. Should have thought about that shit. But he looked so bad in the first fight. Either way. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's no way he was going 4th and 5th. Yair was done. But Aljo's last submission, maybe it was Sandhagen. Which is pretty crazy. I feel like it must have been. And he TKO'd Dillashaw from back now. I could see that happening this week if he was to get a finish. TKO and old mate just cannot move. And you remember that fight he had with versus Korean Zombie? Not really, no. Oh yeah, I do, yeah. When he was bald after the Max fight and he was new and improved. And Zombie ran into that spinning elbow and that was like the one highlight and he like schooled him. He looked good. He did look good. And everyone was like, whoa, Ortega's new and improved. And then Volk fucking pounded him. I wonder how much boobs come into the effect in female weigh-ins. Double Ds must weigh a lot. I know. Well, you never really see fighters with big boobs. Like, have you seen Bruna Brazil's weigh-in? She's legit got no boobs on her. But Montserrat Rendon, she's got big tits for sure. Holy shit, I forgot about Bald Ortega, mythical fighter. I know, yeah. That was a good fight. I think that might have been one of those Fight Island ones. Volk broke him ever since. True, he has looked not good since then. And that was a fucking beating. That should have been finished as well. 5 though, yeah. And Yair didn't do that. That guillotine was close for T-City. It was. Yeah, that was a great fight. That was a great fight. And that's when everyone was like, God, started to love Volk. Mackenzie, true. Fight shouldn't count with the yeah, that doesn't really mean anything. Wish we know about that stuff. I actually won an extravagant bet that night on the Aljo card. I had both title fights to end in round 2. I forgot what he was paying, like something a bit over $20. But I had Aljo Dillashaw fight ends in round 2. And then I had the main event, which was Oliveira Makachev, to also end in round 2. Bang, and that was the only bet I landed that night. But that was a good bet, like a real mythical one. Both title fights to end in the second round. Can't handle if Ortega goes on a streak and gets the vault rematch somehow. All right. Well, let's not talk about just dumb mythical shit. That's never going to happen. Man, I can't handle if he goes on a dominant streak and gets the vault rematch. Like, shut the fuck up, Deshaun. Shut the fuck up with just dumb shit. You know, I don't mind what ifs, but those type of what ifs, man, I couldn't handle if JP Bays came back into the bantamweight division and went on a run and beat Marab and gets that and then beats Marab. I couldn't handle that. That'd be crazy. Like, why are we saying that thing? Why are we saying shit like that? Always does this shit. It has to be on purpose. I know. Like, gosh. Yeah, crazy what if, but like, let's do like an actual sort of tiny bit believable. A tiny bit believable what if. You know? Not Ortega goes on this fucking run and ends up fighting Volk. You know that's never going to happen. You've got to know that. You've got to know that. There's no reason you would ask me that. There's no way. Or he's just extremely dumb. Well, he does seem like that. He does seem like that. If you've seen the underdogs that he's taken. He does have a bad thought process when it comes to fights. Bruno Brazil over Wang Kong. Hey, I said I can't handle it. Yeah, I know, but it's just like such a random thing to even think about. It's just like your gimmick to show him respect. Yeah, I don't mind it. You're honestly so good at it that it's become tolerable. But we should go through some of Deshaun's all-time underdogs. Like, he's always picking the wackiest underdog that you would never even give a moment of a think. But sure enough, he's picked them to win. And Wilder is a lock of the card, bozos. Yeah, well, that's not your worst dog that you've had. Like Kazama. Did you not have Kazama over Elijah Smith? And then yeah, did you have Gerald or no? Did you have Gerald? I did too. Well, you didn't have Kazama over Elijah Smith, did you? God damn it. You can't have that. You can't have that. Wilder has more hype than Jalton and Volkov, yeah. Yeah, and he calls Wilder a lock. Like, yeah, Wilder's a good dog, but I hate that lock. Yeah, it's annoying. He's locking just dumb shit. I hate his choice of words there. I don't mind. Wilder's my dog of the card, but Wilder's my lock of the card. Just shut the fuck up. Bro's picking Acosta via wrestling, even though he's rarely used it. Well, he took down to Spain. Do you think we'll ever see a death in the octagon? God willing, we never do, but it's MMA. It's happened before. No, I don't think so. Maybe, well, not in one, but maybe complications after. Like 3 days after, someone just brain stops. Jeff Neal had me worried. Yeah, there's been heaps of worrying ones. Like even the doctor that's fighting, Xin Ming, when she head kicked that girl. Who's your favorite fighter? I like Jack Della. He's pretty good. He's got everything you need when it comes to a favorite fighter. Yeah, the Josh Emmett one. Yeah, that was bad. The twitching. You throw shit at the wall and eventually it's going to stick. Yeah. I had KO over Oban Elliott. But go ahead and bring up the shit picks. You watching Road to UFC? Well, when is it on? I will be. That's on... Being from Perth too? Exactly. Tomorrow it starts. And then it leads into it. Yeah, I'll be watching it. It's a good card. Sup, Lorenzo? Your channel is growing. Happy for you. Thank you, Simba. Not quite sure who you are, but I appreciate that. But yeah, your Co one was a good pick. But then again, like, was it a good pick or was that just one of the ones you've happened to get right? You know, if you weren't non-stop with them. Did you have Gerald Meerschaert on the weekend? You didn't answer because you had Cannonier. You just got so many underdogs. Bro exposed that he's an alt. Who? Worst KO I seen was Ben Askren just caused that brain damage. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I didn't see that live. The Dennis Bondar one was probably the worst KO I've seen. Where I was like, oh, I don't know about that. Even the Bruno Silva one not too long ago against Marc Andre, everyone was worried he was dead. Mustache on point, gonna get all the bitches. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that, eh? What is it, your first time here? Welcome aboard. Deshaun would have to look who's the underdog. I don't really make picks based on the favourites. Well, who are your picks? Sean? I mean, Colby? Emmett Mitchell made me sad. And you know what? Josh Emmett was like $3 for that fight. Like major plus money. I swear it was the freest money of all time. First, Bryce Mitchell odds. What's the tougher division right now? Welterweight or middleweight? Tougher. I would say, is Lona a dog? Nah, he's the favourite, weirdly. Which doesn't kind of make sense. You look at that. Look at that. Odds have Mitchell as a sizable betting favourite, minus 200, while Emmett returns at 185, which literally just makes no sense. True. Probably middleweight? Yeah, I don't know. Like, more stacked at the top is welterweight, but, like, harder to be champ would maybe be middleweight, just because who is the champ? Because of who is the champ. And this is what they were coming off leading into it. So leading into the Bryce Mitchell fight, Josh Emmett was coming off the Iliad Taporia decision. And leading into the Josh Emmett fight, Bryce Mitchell was coming off getting slumped by Ilya and submitted. And then the Dan Ige performance, which was iffy as fuck. I'm number 374, Scott. I'm waiting for you to have 1 million, Scott. Oh, true. Well, thank you, Simba. Haven't seen you in a long time, but I'm glad you remember your number. That's so sweet of you. There was a time where Diego Lopez was an underdog versus Pat Sabatini. Yeah, there was. You're just saying all the favorites. Yeah, Rong Zhu's definitely not a fucking underdog. But he just had like that weird fight with Dan Ige where he got hurt. So how the fuck would he be the favorite against Josh Emmett? Where like Josh Emmett was coming off the Watsy fight, the Ilya fight. We just watched Bryce get finished by Ilya. Josh go 5 rounds with him. And then Bryce struggle with Dan Ige. But then he would be favoured to beat Josh Emmett. And Josh Emmett had already beaten Dan Ige. So weird. Some odds just don't make sense. Which is why, all that time ago, CJ a better dog than Acosta? CJ, yeah. I think so. How the fuck is Rong Zhu back after that elbow? Thought he'd be blind after that. Well, he's already fought since then, but I do remember that elbow against Chris Padilla. That was disgusting. But then he's fought Cody Steele and beaten him. And now he's getting another one in. Oh, yeah, look at this. 10 of the weirdest odds before a fight in recent UFC history. 8 months ago. Josh Emmett. Diego Lopez against Pat Sabatini. Read your mind, Kendrick. Read your mind there. Before a fight in recent... Lopez Sabatini, but had nothing to look at. So didn't... BSD Poirier. Kai France, Cody Garbrandt. Kai France was the underdog against Cody Garbrandt at flyweight. Like, how does that make sense? DDP Brad Tavares. You dropping a video after the stream? MVP being the underdog against Kevin Holland in his debut. Yeah. We're not dropping one, but I'll go. I think I'm gonna go feel my quick dick around. Definitely. That was a weird one. Where it was like, what the fuck? What do they think? But yes, I will be going and doing a first round knockout for Zhang, for little Zhangy. And I'm going to be swearing. There's no way I get this one right. It's cool. Just notice you do that like Guru sometimes. I'll drop a video after the stream. I got Kavanaugh by decision. I rate Johnson's chin. You leaning Mallet or Holland? Yeah, I reckon Mallet definitely wins. I'm pretty confident in it. I reckon it'll be like a decent sized favourite as well. Do you think Alex ever fights a middleweight again? No, definitely not. Would love to see Alex DDP someday. Start digging in your butt, twin. All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that, man. Ortega looked like he celebrated the night before. He does look like he's come off a big bender. But this is my dog at the card. I got Kiefer Crosby at $4.90 to beat Taliak Noraji. I've got Kiefer. He's my dog. I also picked Kevin. I also picked Kevin Borhaus here, $2.50. Sergey, $1.40. Damn, $4.35 now. Holy shit. It is just going and going and going. Well, I'll be damned. Y'all seeing that? When I started the stream, it was $3.40, dude. $3.40 when I started this stream. Now he's $4.30. We should have been jumping on it just for fun. God damn it. God damn it. I want to see an MMA organization where we have the baddest crackheads and meth heads. Okay, fuck. That sounds sick. Most people picking Holland? Oh, I don't know. It's so weird to me. I don't know how they can do that. Now, it's crazy. The finish prop's still good? True, yeah, I wonder. And I wonder if the finish prop is still good. Bruv, he literally looks like, yeah, he looks fucked. Should be a free win for Alja. Should be a free win for Aljamain Sterling. Just trying to harness the Chinese grit in preparation. In preparation. All right, let me look at it. Oh, damn it. Malott Def got a higher ceiling than D-Rod, but to be honest, his boxing is probably better like in the pocket. Has more pop though, yeah. Were you singing that Yay song kinda? Yeah. Yeah, I was. I was kind of singing that. I also reckon he could mix in takedowns as well. Get Holland down in moments. If Gunnar Nelson was, I reckon, old mate can. And yeah, hit him with some good shit in the pocket. No, but the finish prop hasn't moved. Oh yeah, it has a little bit. 3:15 now. Hey. Can you sing his new songs? Oh, I haven't actually heard them. 3:15. See? We're moving markets. Nice, that's a good one. Didn't he get slept by Hakeem Dawodu? Who? Mallet? He did. Yeah, he did. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I know. On the regional scenes back in Canada, Hakeem Dawodu's knocked out Mike Malott. What a fucking crazy turn of events. Could do a video like that, like weird wins you wouldn't know about. 10 fight results you wouldn't expect. And you could put Luque knocking out Thiago Santos on the regionals, and Bilal Muhammad beating Chris Curtis by decision on the regionals. That's cool. Fights like that. You know, just brainstorming. Just brainstorming a couple ideas. Holland Neal. True, yeah. World War III Song of the Year. White Boy Summer. I haven't heard it. But Holland Neal's a good one, yeah. Chris Curtis soft. He always complaining. Yeah, he was complaining in the Bilal one too. Legit has a cry after the Bilal fight about, I think, Bilal wrestling and shit. Or whatever. I know, he's always been doing that. Ever since a boy. It's the one about Hitler, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love that song. Yeah, I love that shit. They're my homies, man. Yeah, that's a great song. Olin has a sick resume. Retrospect, Buckley, Neil, Fluffy. He does, yeah. Those have aged well. And also something that I've noticed, Kendrick, although that he's beaten Buckley and lost to Wonderboy, when Buckley and Wonderboy fought, Buckley knocked him out. So it's like a weird triangle. Holland knocks out Buckley knocks out Wonderboy knocks out Kevin. So I'm worried on the Canada card, Holland's knocked out Fluffy Fluffy beats Rayner. Rayner's beaten Holland. Maybe we'll see it happen again. We'll be okay that Brazil card. We'll be on that Brazil card. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I reckon he might be out for a while. DP versus MJ. Did that happen on the regional scenes? Dustin Poirier versus Michael Johnson? That happened in the UFC, didn't it? Maybe he should retire, then he probably doesn't want to. Yeah. He could get one more in against like a... God, who do you even give him now? that doesn't hurt him. I was going to say Randy Brown would be like a good step back, but Randy Brown probably lays him out. Burns lost 4 in a row. I'm just thinking we've seen the last of him. But no, I don't reckon. I don't reckon. He'll get like a nice bounce back spot. Like even a D-Rod. Even a D-Rod could be a good fight that actually makes sense. Yeah, Randy Brown would be a good one, yeah. I'm trying to leave the country by a legal way. Which country should I choose? Not sure. Aren't Till and Rockhold boxing? Burns needs a layup. Yeah, like D-Rod. That would actually be a good fight. And I'm pretty sure they're both ranked. And D-Rod's ranked. But like, who has hype for that? Oh, yeah, D-Rod Gilbert. Fuck yeah, banger. You know, I'd rather see a bang. You know what? Let's just forfeit him up to someone good. Like if Andreas Gustafsson gets past Rinat, let's see him versus Burns. That actually would be cool. Imagine Gustafsson like push Burns up against the fence and just fucking mauled him. That would be so sick. Burns needs a Dalby matchup. Yeah, but then no hype. Maya did it for him. Fuck Burns. That's how the sport goes. He's a gatekeeper now. Give him a prospect. I'm thinking that too. Jesus is king. Get a proper setup, buddy. Okay. Burns does need a layup, Jay. They only give him killers, yeah. But they could still give him a killer that's super winnable. They could still give him a guy on the rise that's that he could win. Like Randy Brown is winnable, really, when you think about it. Can get taken down. Holland Burns. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we did see that, If he loses that, then he'd obviously be washed. Well, we wouldn't be picking him. But yeah. Or like Jake Matthews. That's what I was actually thinking they could do. Jake Matthews, Gilbert Burns. Jake's kind of on the rise, but like, surely Gilbert, you know, you could beat Jake Matthews back in your day. I was thinking they could do that on the Australian card. So I feel like Gilbert's fought a couple Aussies. I don't know. At the time Burns fought Bilal, that was winnable. But he didn't fuck his arm up. Yeah, I know. I picked him. He was the favourite. Bilal was the underdog. Yeah, it thought so. On paper, you're like, well, Bilal's not going to ragdoll Burns and beat him on the ground. But yeah, he did instantly injure his arm. All right, why are you spamming like that? I don't know why you would do that. Just really don't understand. Weird. Also thought Burns would win, yeah. It was a good matchup for him at the time. Eat a raw onion with the skin on, give the people what they want. Yeah. That'll be coming. That'll be coming soon. Mallet versus Holt. Yeah. You could see Mallet getting given. Would you pick Burns or Chaos Williams? Yeah, God, I don't know. Probably Burns. I would just pick Burns, but would I really fully trust him to win? Does Ortega win? Does Walker win? No, neither of those win. They both lose. I'd pick Burns. Yeah, I'd pick him. But you'd be worried. What do you think about incentivizing finishes in the UFC? Like set bonuses for every finish? Like 15K? Yeah, I do like that. A little, because there's no real incentive. Like there should be, but there's no real incentive to go out there and seek the performance bonus. When they only give a couple out, you kind of have to put yourself in the fire together. Teeth looking a bit yellow, Lorenzo. Got some whitening strips, bro. Yeah, nice. Cheers. What happened to the Chaos Swim? Just saying pointless things for no reason. You didn't get your little shine when you typed the Lemembers thing. This weekend's China card, which you got, main event? Yeah, I got Zhang. Got Zhang in that one. Also helps the people on the come up. I know, definitely would help a little bit. Just a little KO bonus. And then once you get that 15K in for knocking someone out, you'd be like, fuck yeah, I need to do that again. Chrissy got his ass beat by a Nazi. Okay. What happened to Cass Williams? Kind of forgot about him. Yeah, he just lost on a pay-per-view not too long ago. 314 it might have been. And I think it was UFC 314. Gustafsson just fucking beat the piss out of him. Did you watch Contender Series yesterday? Thoughts on the signings? Yeah, they're all good. All good fights, all good signings. Bantamweight's kind of stacked, so it's hard to see how far Lewis Lee Scott will go, but he looks good. I didn't see much out of Josh Hockett, where it makes me think he'd be good, but he's got good cardio. I reckon Jose Aldana could beat anyone at featherweight. Him and Gene Silver go to like a razor close decision. And who was the first guy? The first guy looked good too. New fighter unlocked. Western fighter can never match India-Iranian wrestling. Matt Frivola, what's up with him? Well, funny you say that, Chris, because I just put him in my video yesterday. Did you see that? My video of where are these fighters? They need to get a fight signed. But yeah, I suppose he's coming off 2 flatline KOs. So maybe let's just take a whole year off. But yeah, the last time Matt Frivola fought was September last year. So it's definitely been a while. It seems like someone who was you always knew what Matt Frivola was up to. This shit talker talk about our country's wrestling? Is he talking about Australia? I don't know. Watch Matt Frivola get a matchup tomorrow since he's been... Yeah, I know, that would be cool. Maybe on the French card. He got flatlined by ZM, yeah. That was last year in September. Good day, Cub. Good to see you, Kesh. Oh, yeah, maybe that's why. No one watches your videos, little bro. Keep streaming, car. Head up. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you about that. Well, thank you for that beanbag with cheese. Just an honourable mention. That they're there. They're there for the taking. You know, if you're truly bored, if you're truly down bad, you could. You know, if you're truly see, even this guy thinks so. Why do you stream? Oh, I don't know, man. Don't know. Don't listen to Beanbag. I watch you. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that, buddy. You know what? At the end of the day, who cares what Beanbag with cheese says and what his opinion is? You're right. You're right. Who does care? I don't. Oh, I'm looking at his account now. Press conference live stream. What the fuck? Why have you got my account on your... Who the fuck is this guy? That's so weird. Look at this guy's... Oh, is that you, Logan? The heck? Is that you on an alt? That definitely is you, isn't it? What the fuck? You know what? I think you've just been caught red-handed and now you're going to suffer the I'm here? Are you? Are you? You've just realised you've fucked up, haven't you? You've just realised, oh shit, I've left that on my account. Oh fuck. I'm here? Yeah, are you, dude? Are you, dude? There's no reason. You're also here, though. Look at that. Look at that. That's on this guy's account. This alt's account. That's on it. Get down on it. Look at that. 7th of Feb, 2025. Proof. This is when you were posting proof, was it? Oh, Logan. Buddy. Still up to your old ways, are you? Brother, delete this channel, you're cringe, cuz. Oh, well. We're doing something else at the moment, Mace Sterling. Not type your shine, but I feel like, Logan, you've just been caught in dog shit. You've just stepped in your own shit, so to speak. And now you're kind of fucked. You've been caught red-handed. You still go on these alts in here typing shit for no reason. Still haven't grown out of your own ways. I think it's time to suffer those consequences. Been looking for an excuse to get rid of you permanently, and I think it's come a large. Y'all seeing that? Y'all seeing what we've just uncovered here? Logan's been caught red-handed, sneaking on an alt to like just type shit rhetoric. Wow, Logan. Still haven't changed. Doesn't want to reply. I know. Yeah, he's not replying now because it's over for him. He knows he's just fucked up on the highest of levels. Switches on an alt to crap on the videos. Is that not weird? But then, lo and behold, he's left this up on the channel. He's left this up 5 months ago. We can see his other. Look at all of his alts that he used to use. There's his main account there. There's his main account there. Still on the alt, still using them. Shut up. Who the fuck do you actually think you are, lad? Word, you think you're a big MMA YouTuber? It's actually cringe. Well, obviously, I'm not a big MMA YouTuber yet. But I could be. Well, I got 20 people here. We're all vibing. Mace, you can't see that? You can't see that? You know, no need for the hostility. And I can't even look at your channel because you're swearing in your words. Oh, here we go. Yes, there's a guy who like made his account like 2 months ago. Another dumb alt. Another dumb alt. So yeah, I'll keep doing my thing, Mace Sterling. And you can keep making fake accounts that you're probably getting banned and then you're back. Kendrick is also Logan. I'm new here. Is Logan usually friendly? Oh, there's big lore around Logan, Kendrick. It's such a big story that I've told so many times. But oh, dude, he's got crazy lore on the channel. Everyone used to be moderators, and then one time he banned everyone. But you know what? I think you're actually gone this time, Logan. I feel like that's gone. Tell it again, please. But Mace is gone, and you know what, Logan? You're gone too. You're gone with your alt. You've messed up. You've messed up badly, and you know what? You honestly always deserve this. For there goes that alt that you've been caught red-handed. And then here you are. I'm here. Well, no, you're not. No, you're not anymore. Logan's been caught. Logan's been caught. He's done the wrong thing. And now it's time to suffer the consequences. Wasn't he the one who showed you McGregor's cock? Yeah, but yeah, once upon a time, well, it's actually very funny. Let me go back to the very, very start. I went live on a Sunday UFC card, and this guy came in and said, dude, what just happened to your subs? And I was on 116 subscribers. I went and looked, and I was on 129. And I like freaked out, and I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit, that's a crazy growth. But that is what Logan does. That's his thing. He would go into streams, go, dude, what happened to your sub count? He had like 50 alts on the go, and he would like get these reactions, you know, weird things. But then he would also unsub and get those reactions too. But at the time when I was only at 100 subs, anyone who came in and said hello, I would instantly make them moderator. And that was going good for a while. And then I got up to like 400 subs. And then out of nowhere one day, Logan was in the chat and he was like, dude, you need to unhide me. So I was like, what do you mean I need to unhide you? So I went and checked who I'd hidden, and there was so many people hidden from the channel out of nowhere. All these people that I hadn't seen in the chat for a while that usually were. And I was like, what the fuck? And I like freaked out and I was like, why are all these people hidden? This is so fucking crazy. So then I unhidden them all. And then he came back and he's like, dude, I'm still hidden. And then I went and checked these 100 new people hidden again. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And he's like trolling me. And then he like did that like 3 or 4 times, and I'm unhiding all these guys. And then eventually he was like, dude, you really didn't notice? And I was like, what? And he's like, it's me. I'm hiding all these people. And then like it was a big charade. Oh, you've been the guy hiding all these people from the channel so they can't see it. But then also, and I'm not sure if he did know this when he did it, or I feel like he probably did. But when you hide someone from someone's channel, it removes every comment they've ever made on that person's channel. So really, Logan, as like a sick little joke prankster, he removed everyone on the channel and removed every comment that had ever existed on my channel, basically. So basically like the first 6 months of early lore on the channel of all my comments, they're all gone. They're all gone. So you go on to any, like, look at this video here. 600 views. Khalil Ranchi will KO Alex Pereira in the second round. 600 views. Any comments? Nah, just 3 from me. But actually, Actually, 5 months ago, there was 50 comments, and they were really funny to go through. People shitting on me for the pic. It was all good and well, but now you go through any video that I've had, there's just no comments anymore. You can't see the funny comments. I know, craziness. Absolute craziness. So as like a little prank, mess around one time, everyone used to be mod. I used to have over 100 mods, and it was like funny, and everyone's name was Blue. That's fucked, but kind of funny. Yeah, definitely a weird thing to get a laugh. Like, it's like crazy joke, but then also like to ruin every single video that I've ever made. And now you can't find any comments on any video I've ever made, like 6 months past. On my third video, on this video here, my first subscriber left a comment and he said, "Dude, I'm your first sub, good luck and shit. Also, you should change this." And then, and he basically said good luck and stuff. But we will never be able to see that though, because Logan took that from us as a little joke. It's just not funny, no respect. I know, yeah, weird. Why did you let him come back? And then I was in a good mood one day, because before that, it's never like he was always constantly badgering. Like, you know how Nubby was just a fucking nuisance to have around? It's not like Logan was just always a cunt. But that was a real cunty mood. And he's like 16 years of age. So like, this is how these 16-year-olds operate. And then one day, I think we hit like 1,000 subscribers or something. And he was like, "Dude, congrats." And I was like, "You know what, Logan? You can hang around for the day." Seeming it's such a momentous day. We've just hit 1,000 subs. And then it felt rude to like the next day, "You know what? Your day's done. Time to get banned." You know, it felt rude after that. I was like, but every time I would remember it about all the comments being gone, I was like, you know what? He really doesn't deserve to be here after what he's done. But then I'm like, what am I going to do? Just perma him out of nowhere when he's not really stepped a foot wrong? He said that his alt days are over. But now, after all these months, he's accidentally stepped a foot wrong and revealed that no, he still does that shit. Some of these alts that have been playing around these past few months, they've definitely been him. And I had a sneaky feeling they were him, but I couldn't prove it. But now he's fucked up, come back in the chat and revealed himself. No, I still do hang out on these alts. If there's something negative that I want to say, I will jump on an alt and say it and just pretend that wasn't me, which is just so gay. Bro was playing God in MMA YouTube chats. Yeah, legit. And then one time, yeah, he was actually such a fucking little loser. One time, he said, "I reckon Buckley beats JDM." So as a like sarcastic joke, I took mod off him because like you don't disrespect JDM. So what did he do? He unsubbed on like 16 alts, took me from like 316 to down under 297, which I know like those aren't real people, so who really cares? But it felt fucked because you're in the thick of it. You're like, dude, I'm on 313 subs. And then it's like, oh my God, now I have to do 4 streams. When I get back up to 315, it would only be like there, you know. It just, although they weren't real people, it felt like it took away a lot of the work. I'm afraid we're all Logan. Okay, well, don't say that, Nate. Don't know why you would say that. Definitely weird vibes from you, but okay. Okay, maybe we are all Logan. Yeah, true. That shit crazy. I know, he's ruined it. He ruined the channel. I can find this. How'd you get the name Lorenzo? Isn't that Spanish? I just made it up. When I first made my channel, I called it Lorenzo Van Stormfire. That was my last name, Van Stormfire. And then when I made the channel, it was Lorenzo Van Stormfire for a bit. And then I just got rid of the Van Stormfire and put Predicts on there. And bada bing, you missed my last comment. Okay. What if all your subs are Logan and none of this has even been real? That's one for Netflix for sure. Yeah, okay. That could be it. He's just some bored little loser who's like, wants me as his own. So he's got all these laptops and all these, and I've been living in a simulation. Yeah, okay. I could see that. That could definitely be a Netflix story. Yeah, but welcome to the Lorenzo Show. None of this is real. Like that Black Mirror episode. Okay. That could be something crazy. But yeah, if you just go back to all of my he just ruined them all. Like all of these videos, none of them have comments. None of all my early door videos. Which like when I make it, I was gonna say if, but when I've got 200k, you know, it'd be cool to go back to my second ever video and see the first ever subscriber comment and say, yo dude, I'm your first sub, good luck, or whatever he was gonna say. You know what, let me try. I'll be back for the stream's gonna lag and stall out for a second. But let me give a quick squiz to see if I can see the photo, because it's so wholesome. Find the screenshot of the first ever comment on my channel. How'd you catch him just now on another ult? He left a message on an ult about the videos being shit. And then I was like, oh, something fishy about this comment. Checked on his channel and seen he had posted a post like ages ago, and that jogged my brain. I remember that, where he like posted proof that he didn't have this ult. So, but he obviously didn't realize he had that in the post sections anymore. And yeah, just completely fucked himself up. Came in on ult, left a little dig message, and I was like, is this an ult? Because I'm so used to checking accounts to see if they're real people. Like we basically got PTSD for the rest of my YouTube career now. So many, the channel's been plagued by so many 16-year-olds that have no friends and hang out with 30 of their old accounts. That now someone says something weird, I'm like, oh, is this an ult? Is this one of those 16-year-olds that I've got rid of on an ult? Can you tell it's him by how he types? I don't know. No, I don't know. But either they'll act normal or they'll give themselves up for attention, and then we can get rid of them. So it doesn't matter anyways. Either they'll come in on an ult and like act all secretive and being part of the MMA chat and you won't notice them. But you know how these 16-year-olds work. Like they want their attention. They want you to know that it's them. So usually they'll end up doing something to give themselves up. Like a little snippet. You know how they work. They always want to tiptoe the line, push their envelope to see how far it could go. Or could I say this? Would he know it's me? Oh, he didn't realize it was me that time. Okay, I'll make a nod to this. That happened. Oh, and he's caught me. He realized it's me. Oh, you know, it's a little game that they'd be playing. Loner Charles poll? Yeah, I could do that. Throw that in a little polly. I missed it. You have Aldo by sub? Oh, Aljo? Nah, decision. I've got him. But I could see a finish. Look at Slimy account. Looks like him. Oh, the Slimy that just came in and said, are you gay? Yeah, I know. That instantly rang my bell off too. Is that Giuliano in your profile picture or what? But I got Aldo. But yeah, as soon as Slimy came in, just any new account that you don't recognize. It can't be, oh, what's up, new person I haven't seen? Welcome to the stream. It's, fuck, is this some 16-year-old with no friends? Or is this a real person? And then you might start shitting on the new guy. Oh, get out of here, Slimy, you fucking loser. Oh, wow, you are actually a normal person. And not just one of the many 16-year-olds. Invites you to spar at his gym. All your subs pressure you to go and he flatlines you. All right, very weird what-if scenario that probably wouldn't ever happen, but that would be crazy, yeah. Yeah, but imagine if Logan invited you to his gym and then we all pressured you and you went and then he flatlined you. Imagine that. Did you have Funk Master before the weight problem? Oh, yeah, obviously. I said he was a lock. I've been saying he was a lock. So, and school him on the feet. I reckon he'll school Brian on the feet easily. Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. Yeah, I reckon Tank wins. Actually, I won't leave and go look for that photo, but I'll look for it after I get off the stream. I'm about to get off anyways. I didn't see what was the problem. Aljo missed weight. No, Ortega pulled out and missed weight. Well, he did actually pull out. The fight was off for a bit and then it came back on. At 155. I can't wait to tell this sounds gay, but I can't wait to tell Larry about that. I can't wait to tell Larry and the other people that usually hang out what's happened. What's happened with the Logan scenario. That is so funny. That is so funny. He like just couldn't help himself. I was talking about the video about my videos. Yo, no one's watching you for the videos. Just keep streaming, Lil. I think he left off with the N-word as well at the end. And I was like, all right. Bit of an insult, that's fine. Let me look at your account. Oh, what's this on the post section? Why is that my channel? Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, it's you, Logan. Oh, that is just so crazy. Yeah, I have to leave this stream up. The catching of LoganKofi or something. The expose. I'm going to touch you in your sleep, little bro. What are the chances Ortega actually makes it to the cage? You know, there is a good chance that he ends up pulling out again. You stream every day? I do. What, have you not been here before? You not been here before, mate? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Funny that. Yeah. But we're kind of theorizing over here that he pulled out because he couldn't make it, and then the UFC were like, "We'll fucking cut you if you don't show up for this fight." Because this isn't the first time. A series of unfortunate alter counts. Yeah, that would be good, and I'll timestamp it and stuff so we can all watch it back. You know, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we've caught him lacking like that. It's just so funny. Someone get an interview from him. Well, what does he think now? What do you think now that you've been caught like this and now you can't hang out from your own doing? All you do, buddy, go train. Oh, yeah, sorry. We forgot to check out Slimy. Because this is possibly just him. Oh, no. 2015. Ortega needs to go up to 155. I'm surprised he even back up after last year. Well, you did end up making that Diego fight, I think. Like, he fucked it up. Dan Ige stepped in. Lopez beat him, and then they rebooked it, and then he made it. Slimy's definitely no, he's not. There's actually there is still losers out there. It's not just complete ults. I'm here. Send me a message like location, come whatever. Okay. But he was giving alt vibes. Do you think that Kevin Holland on a flyweight, Charles Johnson would win? He is a little bit like Kevin Holland, isn't he? In a meet-off, I got Brian. Really? I got Aljo. He's Jamaican, black. All these Logan inspectors, that's sketchy in itself. Yeah, see, you lose your mind in this multiverse of Logans. Let's just not speak his name like Voldemort. Because that makes him grow more powerful. Let's just not speak his name ever again. But I'm excited to tell the people that weren't in this stream about it when in the next stream. Tell Larry. CSP missed that. CSP will be devastated, bro. He lives for that drama. He lives for that shit. I know CSP will be devastated. Well, is Giuliano live? Maybe CSP's in someone else's live right now. We gotta go track him down. Tell him about it. Aldo has a small chromosome. Aljo. His name's Aljo. All right? The first time I was like, oh, common mistake. But now you keep calling him Aldo. And I've had enough. Do you ever think Dana has oiled up? Do you think Dana's ever oiled up his wife? Oh, God damn it, Ferguson. Do you think you'll ever ask a normal question? Or you just keep talking about Aldo has a chromosome and has Dana oiled up his... I love you, bro. You're the best commentator. Yeah. You know what? This stinks like a fucking alt right here. David Blade. Now my alt radar is tingling. David Blade. Okay, 2020. Okay. Black Aldo gonna win? Indeed. Went out on a high, nice, fine Lorenzo. That was some James Bond shit. On a high, nice, fine Lorenzo. That was some James Bond shit. I'll return when you least expect. I think that's you there, isn't it? Bronson is LoganKofi. On a high, nice. On a high, nice, fine Lorenzo. That was some James Bond shit. Oh, is that you conceding that you've been caught red-handed? Yeah, what can you really do after that, you know? You've been caught, man. There's no coming back, dude. There's no coming back. Hopefully this is the final nail in the coffin to, like, really learn your lesson, to grow up a little bit. Because you said when you came back that I've grown up and I've learned my lesson. But be honest, Logan, you were fucking around on alts The whole time, ever since I've let you bat, you've been fucking around. And I had a feeling too, but I couldn't really pin you down. But you've just given yourself away for no reason. You couldn't help but come in and comment something to try and put me down. You just couldn't help it. It's so crazy that you're still a loser like that. But once a loser, always a loser, you know? You're never going to grow out of that stage, I don't think. Why Indian wrestling is very good. I think see, now that I've told the story, everyone's going to be on edge forever. Not everyone's Logan, all right? Not everyone is him. Bronson definitely is, though. Bronson's him. And Bronson's been caught. As we go on, we remember. Can you teach us Aussie slang? Fuck yeah, can't? Nah, I don't know. I'm a real dude. If it makes you feel any better, Lorenzo, I'm just bored. I'm a bored dad. Okay. Well, I didn't want to know that about your personal life. Now that I know you've got kids and stuff. Now you're old. Now we're not the same age. You know, that glass is shattered. Damn it, Chris. You're one of my faves too. Now I'm pitching a 45-year-old. Damn it. Do you watch cricket? No. What was the reason for Thanos snapping the community? What was the reason for that? Legit just a little prank. Just a little prank. He was like, dude, I need your channel unhide. I'm just a loner that loves MMA, if that makes you feel any better. I'm 25. All right, let's not all throw our ages out, please. Like 5 years older, bro. Okay. Hang on, what, do you got a kid? No, a couple of my friends actually do have kids, so that's not that crazy. Probably like 4. It's a girl, isn't it, too? You've got a girl, and she's 4 years old. Bang, read you like a book. I fuck with your shirt, my homie. Thank you for that. I'm 15. See, this is what I mean, dude. I don't want anyone's age. And now we've got a fucking 15-year-old in the chat. Cheers. Cheers. Before you were 18 or 20. And why not throw yours out? Throw out this shirt? I'm 28. All right. When will you understand? Enough of the ages. Enough of the age shit. Don't want to know. You're ruining this. Is Brian Battle going to the PFL, mate? I'm not too sure. I've been here for this before. Stop it, guys. Yeah, I know it happens all the time. You're being weird. I just don't want to know how old anyone is. It ruins it. I've got my idea of what everyone is in my head. And then when you let me know about yourselves, then I get another idea. And I'm like, damn it. I'm 28. I'm in the oldest in here. See, when you say stuff like that, it makes people want to one-up you. Now, well, actually, I'm 33. So you need to settle down, Cal Freezy. Brian Battle's going to the buffet. I can guess you're 20. I'm 22. How is it ruining it? Because I'm like, right now, we're all 22. We're all just 22-year-olds. You're ruining your fan base, loser. Oh, I don't really care if Ponchillo Montez dips out because I didn't like that he was 17. Were you 17? Do you think you've ever had an 80-year-old in the chat? Yeah, I've had a couple. Actually, I have. My pop's been here. But he's, I think he's 80. Yeah, my pop's been in the chat. I had to tell him to fucking scram because I had his full name there. I was like, dude, get out. I'm unemployed 21-year-old. Your dad's 80. No, my pop. Said my pop was 80. My mum's dad. And he's ducked in. Used to be a lot of 40-year-old Philippine women. Yeah, it did. And we've lost that now. But I've also been live for 2 hours, so I'm going to leave. Go make my excellent Johnny Walker video. And I'll leave the stream up and call it the expose of LoganKofi. Brackets, the end of an era. Something like that. And I'll timestamp it. Timestamp when we caught him. Timestamp what happened. This has been a good stream. And you know what? In the first half an hour, I was like, dude, how am I going to do this? It's fucking boring. There's like 7 people here. There's just nothing to really chat about. But then we've sailed through 2 hours like it was nothing. So you know what? Just a little lesson about perseverance. Because seriously, when at the 20-minute mark, I was like, fuck, I want to duck out and just go do the video now. It's just boring. But then I was like, I can't really leave after 20 minutes. Everyone will know I'm a fraud. But then you get to an hour, and then you get to an hour 30, then you get to 2 hours, and you're like, you know what? We've had a good time. So yeah. Feel accomplished. Best Australian MMA fighter? All right, put a pin in it, Avinash Thacker. You streaming Road to UFC? I doubt it. I doubt it. But maybe, we'll see. You've never learned a lesson, dog. Sorry, what did you say? You would have a better understanding of your fans and the shit you should say, and you would have more fans if you respected us and were grateful for us. All right, yeah, shut the fuck up. Someone tell this guy to shut the fuck up, honestly. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. Just no need to know anyone's fucking age. Who do you think you are? Seriously, you left because I pissed you off, weirdo. Oh, okay. If you want to take credit for me leaving, sure, you can have it. Guys, I'm leaving because Montez has made me. Not because it's hit the 2-hour mark and I want to. He's made me, guys. Ponchillo has put me out. All right, so blame him. Blame him for this. I was going to go for a whole nother hour. But he's pissed me off and I'm angry. Can you oil up? For fuck's sake. See, no, it's messages like that. Can you oil up for Trampage Jackson? Are you going to jork it? See, God. A lot of brain rot retards in the chat too. But mainly Montez. I'm happy you acknowledge me. See, you're welcome. I'm a loser. Oh, are you an alt, are you? Oh, okay. See, that's like the kind of hint. Like, yeah, have a look at me. Oh, no, 2014. Your mustache looks like a caterpillar slime. Yep. Okay, adios. Adios indeed. Yeah, you've been seeing that. I've been saying that recently. That might be the new sign out. I'm feeling mighty Mexican lately. I've been feeling it. All right, and I forgot.